Hi, Shelly. I'm Julie. What brings you in today?
My mom.
Your mom?
Yeah.
Tell me more. Your mom brought you in today? Did she physically drive you, or?
Oh, yeah, because, I'm 17, but I don't have a license yet because she's, super strict and, really... Are you gonna tell her what we talk about?
No, I'm not going to tell your mom what we're talking about.
Oh.
Unless you're hurting yourself or someone else is hurting you.
Oh, well, she's crazy. My mom's crazy. So, yeah, that's why I'm here. So she made me come. So she physically drove me because I don't have a license because she won't let me drive. And she thinks I need to see a therapist, so.
Okay. So your mom is making you come to therapy, and you don't want to be here?
No.
Okay.
I mean, no offense.
No, none taken.
I just don't think I really need a therapist.
Not everybody wants a therapist or thinks they need one.
I know. I'm not crazy. I don't have any problems.
No one said you were crazy.
I'm just telling you I'm not.
Okay.
I don't have any problems.
You don't have any problems?
Well, my mom is a problem.
Okay.
But she thinks that I have a problem. She thinks that I'm this, crazy teenager who... I don't even know what she thinks my actual problem is. She always tells me that, I don't listen to her, and she can't ever tell me. I think I think it's that I don't do what she wants me to do, and that stresses her out because she's a perfectionist, and she feels like she has to control every little thing, and just because I don't do what she wants, I'm like a problem child.
Okay.
Not like my brother, who does everything she says, and he doesn't have to go to therapy.
Okay.
So.
Well, it sounds like you're really frustrated with your mom because she thinks you have this problem, this behavior problem, it sounds like, and you don't think you have that problem at all.
Right.
Okay. So tell me a little bit more about, your actions and, what you do, why your mom maybe thinks you have a behavior problem.
I guess it's because I am just not doing what she wants me to do. I quit piano this year, and I've taken piano since I was a little kid, and she thinks that I should just really be devoted to it, and just really... She wants me to spend, an hour a day practicing the piano, and that is ridiculous. What 17-year-old has time for that? I have a lot to do. I'm really busy. Really busy. So... I don't take piano anymore. I don't want to be in chorus. She just thinks that, music is the answer to everything. I don't want to be in chorus. I don't want to be in the play. I don't want to be in all these things that, require me to be beautiful and dainty, and that's not the kind of stuff I want to do. So I think that's, her main issue is that I'm not doing these things. And I used to do what she told me. Where now I'm like, what? I don't have to take piano. I'm 17 years old. I don't want to learn the piano anymore. So she thinks it's this huge problem now. And really, I've always hated it. I just didn't know I had the option to stop.
Okay. So you are now sounds like you're gaining a little bit of freedom and trying to make your own decisions. And your mom is kind of lashing back at you and saying, no, you can't do these things. You live under my roof. These are my rules. This is what I want you to do. And so that's super frustrating for you, and you're getting pretty fed up with it.
Yeah, did she tell you that? Because that's exactly what she says. You live under my roof. These are my rules.
I just had a mother once. I mean, still my mom tries to tell me things to do, and I'm a grown therapist.
I just want to do what I want to do, and I have goals. She says that I don't have any goals or any aspirations, and I have goals. I have things that I'm working on.
Okay, so tell me about your goals. Some of the goals that you have.
I mean, I'm really concerned about my health. I do a lot. I run cross country and track, and I spend a lot of time on that. I'm really committed to my speed and my overall running condition, and so I spend a lot of time doing that and thinking about that and trying to be better, and that's kind of what my life is right now.
So you run a lot. So tell me about so it's the fall, cross country season is in full swing.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So do you go to practice? What does your afternoon look like, cross country schedule look like?
Oh, well, I have practice in the afternoons after school, so that's maybe 2 hours, I guess, but I normally run the route in the mornings before school, so And then I actually have this year my PE credit is kind of like a freebie class. My cross country coach is my PE teacher.
Okay.
So I get to I usually run the route during third block.
So you run in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
You run during third block PE, and
Yeah.
then you run in the afternoon, like at practice. So three times a day.
Yeah, at least during the week. Yeah, at least.
Okay, and that's every day?
Monday through Friday, it's pretty much set that way. Sometimes I run at night if.
Again after practice?
Yeah, like after dinner. If I yeah.
Okay.
Probably a lot of nights I run after dinner.
Tell me why you run. Tell me why you run so much. Is it purely for cross country? Like you need the practice, or
I just like it and I'm good at it, and yeah, I kind of feel weird if I eat and I don't run after that. So it's just it's just the way that I exercise, after I eat.
So you all typically run after you eat something. Every time you eat?
Yeah, because I basically just eat at the normal times, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So, yeah, I guess that's how it works out.
Okay.
And then practice is just because I have to go practice.
Right. Okay. So it sounds like you run a lot. It sounds like you don't have a whole lot of time for piano or the plays or anything like that. And that's what your mom wants you to do.
And
but you don't want to do that.
I don't want to do those things. No, I like to run. I'm good at running. It's important to me. It's important to me that I run enough every day. I don't want to...
Wait, let me stop you. Tell me a little bit more about, like, running enough. What do you mean by that?
I think it's important to, like, stay on my game so that my times stay where they need to, so that I can compete competitively. Mm-hmm. And also, a part of competing the best that I can is keeping, like, my calorie intake in check. So I need to make sure that I'm running enough to balance out what I'm taking in. So it's hard to do that if I'm also spending an hour on the piano or eating with my family, eating dinner with my family every night, or like going to my brother's baseball games. Like, it's hard to get the amount of running in that I need to when I have all those other things.
Okay. So I hear you saying that you need to run for, like, competitiveness, like, to make sure you're on your game, and also for your health. Did your coach suggest that you run, like, 3 and 4 times a day?
No. I mean, all that's required is the practice time, and then, we're supposed to run on the weekend. It's expected to maintain our schedule on the weekends or during breaks and stuff. So I guess that's kind of where I started adding extra runs in.
Okay.
I just like it. I feel better after.
Okay. So, you run a lot of run. There's a lot of running going on. So, is there anything that, like, is there one thing that outweighs the other? Like, is it mainly for your health or is it mainly for practice, I guess is what I'm asking. Like, which is, like, your biggest concern?
I guess I don't really have a concern about running because I just do it because I like it. I do it because I guess I do. Like, I kind of feel weird if I don't do it. Like, I guess maybe I'm addicted to it. If you can be addicted to exercise, it's a good thing. So it doesn't seem like you would be addicted to it. But
there does come a point in some people's lives where it starts to kind of take over it. Do you feel like running is kind of taking over your life? Do you feel like that you can do other things and run, or is it just running all the time and that's all you really have time for? Like, are you getting your homework done? Are you able to hang out with your friends? Are you able to do other things that you enjoy?
I think, sorry, I kind of have a cold. I don't think it's a I don't think that it's like, what did you say? It's like taking over, because it's what I would choose to do. So, like, no, I don't have time to do the play, and I don't have time to do piano, but I want to do those things anyway.
Okay.
I don't have time for homework, but who wants to do their homework?
Right. I understand that.
So,
are there things that you're missing out on because of your running? Like, say your friends wanted to go to dinner, but you needed to get that run in before.
Yeah, that does happen sometimes.
Okay. But which would you choose then? Dinner or running?
I normally do choose the running. That happens sometimes on the weekends because like my friends, they want to go out like later, like 8 or 9 or something, and we've already, like, in that case, I've already eaten dinner with my family, and I'm not going to eat again with them, and if I did eat with them at like 8 o'clock, then that would make me, like, I would be running at like 9 or 9:30.
Right, you'd have to run after that.
Yeah, and so a lot of times it just doesn't really work with my schedule, going out with them on the weekends. So as much this year. Now that they're driving, they can go out later. Okay. So
I hear you saying that sometimes you miss out on doing things with your friends because the running gets in the way, and you, correct me if I'm wrong, you always have to run after you eat.
Yeah, I feel really weird if I'm kind of anxious, like after basically when a meal is done, I'm already starting to like mentally plan like my route or like a different route, or like sometimes I eat, like, if I eat at a restaurant or something, I'll like run home.
You'll run home? For real?
Yeah, if it works out. I mean, not if it's like super, well, actually there's not really a distance that's too far, because I like a good distance challenge. I'm not going to run home in like my Sunday clothes, but a lot of times I'm wearing like this kind of stuff, so I just, 2 birds with 1 stone, like I run immediately after and I get home.
Okay.
Or get to where I'm going.
Okay. Let me back up a little bit. When you said that you don't go to dinner with your friends.
Yeah.
Because of the running. How do you feel about missing out on like hanging out with your girlfriends?
I guess I haven't really thought about it. Like I don't really feel like I'm missing out as much as I feel like I'm choosing what I want to do.
So you're just okay with like going, not hanging out with them at all?
I mean, I guess now that I'm thinking about it, I really haven't hung out with them. Like, I've probably been at home most Friday nights of the semester, but I guess each individual Friday night, I feel like, no, I would rather, eat dinner at my house and do my regular run and just go home and do what I want to do instead of going out with them to Longhorn or whatever they're doing.
Okay.
But I guess now that I think about it, I guess I have missed out on most of this semester so far.
And again, like, so are you okay with that?
I guess. I mean, if it hasn't really occurred to me, I guess it's not really bothering me. I mean, my friends don't really get me either. They're like always on my case about stuff. So
what are they on your case about? What are they?
I mean, they
they bothering you like your mother's bothering you, or is it different stuff?
Yeah, I guess it's kind of like my mom. They're just not as bossy. They just kind of, I guess, make fun of me or I guess kind of like tease me when I say that I need to run instead of go with them to the mall or something lame like that. So they kind of say stuff like, all you ever care about is running. You're so obsessed with your body. All you care, that's all you ever want to do is run. You don't care about us. You don't care about homecoming. Who freaking cares about homecoming? I mean, really. So I guess I just kind of take it in stride that they don't get it. They don't have anything that they love or anything they feel compelled to do. And so I guess we're just kind of on different roads.
Okay.
This year.
Okay. So you just don't think that they understand you at all because they don't have the same passion.
Yeah, that's it. They don't have a passion for anything. Where this is what I'm supposed to be doing, so
they don't have anything that really drives them.
Yeah, I don't think so. Except homecoming
and you're not concerned with homecoming,
No.
You don't care?
No.
You'd rather be running, sounds like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That's right on.
Well, tell me something else. Tell me, what else do you like to do besides running? Anything?
I like to read about runners.
Do you
Watch running.
Okay. So it sounds like you probably watch the Olympics a lot.
Yeah, like you could not get me out of the house during the Olympics except to pause the DVR and go for my run. But I was like watching every event.
Okay.
Like it took me like 3 weeks to watch it because I was like recording like what was going on the other side of the world while we were sleeping.
Okay.
So yeah.
So tell me what you think kind of about the runners there, the sprinters, like what's your events?
I mean, that's the thing. That's where I feel so passionate about this because obviously in order to get to the Olympics, it takes a lot of dedication. And so those people, Lolo Jones, she had to sacrifice a lot. She had to sacrifice friends. She had to sacrifice eating. She had to sacrifice all kinds of stuff to get to the point where she is. And I'm okay with that being my commitment.
You're okay with sacrificing friends and eating and... Did I miss anything? Friends and eating?
I guess my mom.
Your mom, yeah. Sounds like y'all aren't getting along very well.
No.
Mm-mm. Okay. So, tell me a little more bit about, we talked about your friends. Tell me a little bit more about sacrificing eating. Is that something you do regularly?
I mean, mostly, I don't feel like at this point I'm sacrificing eating as much as I'm just making the best choices for my running career.
Okay. So, best choices. What do you mean by best choices?
Like, mostly fruits and vegetables. I don't eat carbs at all except for on race day.
Okay.
Or sometimes 12 hours before a race. So, sometimes it's the night before the race. Or, I don't have any caffeine or any soda or junk food, anything fried, anything like that.
So, how does that diet make you feel?
Feels good because I am kind of driving my own bus. Like, I'm in charge of my own destiny, so.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay. And does anybody in your family, are they on board with your running and your eating habits? Or are they supportive of that? Your dreams and your goals?
I think they come to my races. They nag me about being too focused, kind of too obsessed with what I eat and my running.
Okay.
But I guess they're supportive. I mean, they're probably going to get some of the money when I win a gold, so.
Well, it'll be nice if you give them some of the money.
Yeah, so they're supportive as they need to be, I guess.
Okay. But they don't see it as, like, you're running as an issue. Like, because it sounds like to you, it's not a problem. The eating and the running and everything is not a problem. But your family, your mom especially, is frustrated with you because you've given up some of those things that she wants you to do.
I mean, my mom would definitely prefer me to eat more like a regular American, you know? Like, she thinks that I'm too uptight about carbs and junk food, and, you know, she's always like, let's just have a girls' day, get a pedicure, and then it's Sunday, and I don't eat Sundays, so she just wants me to be more laid back, but about that. She doesn't like that I'm so uptight that, like, sometimes at a restaurant there's not anything I can eat, you know?
So you don't eat?
You know, if there's not anything that is good for me in a meal, then, yeah, I'll wait until I have something that's good for me.
Okay, so you'll wait till you get home, but you will eat, or...
Yeah, I mean, I don't not eat at all.
Okay. Just no carbs and very little calories, and after you do that, you run.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't have do you think I have?
Well,
like,
I mean,
there's something wrong with me? Like, my mom thinks I need to come to you, like, regularly.
I don't think that it is, you know, that's not for me to decide, really. I would like to... I would like to, for lack of a better term, chew on this some more since we're talking about eating, or run with it since we're talking about running.
Yeah, you can run with it.
You know, I think there are some things that, you know, I'd like to address in some later sessions, and we are out of time today, so let's schedule another appointment. Cool?
Yeah, I mean, I'll come back.
Okay.
It's fine. It wasn't painful.
Well, on your way out, there's this really cool lady at the front who's got some chocolate. However, I know you don't eat chocolate.
Yeah, no.
But if you decide that you want a piece, there's some up there. she'll schedule another appointment, and I'll see you. I want to see you like next week.
Okay.
So if you come back next week, that'd be great. Schedule with her.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Okay, thanks.
All right, bye.
Cool. Sorry.